What up? What up? Sunny day. I'm still keeping my distance from people in a park by myself. Yeah, Prince Sports coming at you again. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's see. Now, the last one I talked about was two other superstars, take it or leave it. So now we're gonna bring it, the take it or leave it, to two more players. We're gonna go point guards. We got our contender, who happens to be a three-time champion, two-time MVP, first unanimous MVP. None other than the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry himself. All right, he'll be taking on the king of the crossover dribble, the Cham guard dribble, a great one-on-one scorer, and former NBA champion. Well, not former, NBA champion of 2016, Kyrie Irving. All right, now let's start off with Steph. Now, Steph, he's the type of player that you could fit into a system. Now, him and Kyrie Irving both faced injuries early in their career. They were very injury prone in the beginning of their career. But Steph Curry, all that time he was injured, he was working on his jump shot. So his work ethic is pretty good. Also take into fact that the system, you could put Steph Curry in any system and he'll flourish it because he doesn't need the ball necessary to be successful. He's a great pop and shoot scorer. He can also take you off the dribble and shoot on you. I do notice certain times if you put real tough D on Steph Curry, he'd be reluctant to shoot sometimes. I mean, there's sometimes that I seen him make shots, I'd be like, damn, I can't believe he actually made shots like that. These guys shooting from the parking lot, shooting from another country and swoosh, and it's going in. That attribute about him, the shooting, is uncannibal, unmatched. Basically, I haven't seen a guy shoot the three ball like that. But see, this is where we stop at. See how I said three ball? Now, when it comes to mid-range jump shots, you can make a case that that's not his best field of expertise, or his best strong suit is shooting mid-range shots. He's a good free throw shooter, but his mid-range shots still need to be something desired. His ball handling skills is pretty good, not as good as Kyrie's, but he's a good finisher at the rim. He does that underhand scoop layup pretty well, Steph Curry does. But he's not a player that lives under the rim. He's not going to get Sparty's under the rim points no time soon, or be on segments of that. Now, if you don't know what I'm referring to Steve Smith. He has an under the rim special that comes on NBA TV. But yeah. That's his best strong suit. And plus, the guy knows how to play winning basketball because he could fit into any system. Now, moving on to Kyrie Irving, the king of the crossover dribble. Kyrie Irving's a better mid-range jump shooter. He's better at finishing towards the basket for a guy his size. I think next to him and Iverson, probably the two great undersized guards that could finish at the basket. Kyrie Irving's not that undersized as Iverson was, but they were both pretty good finishers at the basket. Kyrie Irving being a better finisher at the basket, if you ask me, though, better than Allen Iverson. And his dribbling ability is something that Steph Curry has with shooting. Is unmatched. It's uncanny. He does have a tendency, his cons though, he does have a tendency to shoot. He could shoot his team out the game. He could go in his dry spell when he just can't score that much. And he even said, hey, if I keep missing, then guess what? I should take more shots. So he plays like he's a point guard trapped in the shooting guard's body. I mean, this guy wanted to be like Kobe Bryant more. You know, he's definitely influenced by Kobe Bryant. So, if I want scoring, you know, you can't go wrong with Kyrie Irving because he could shoot the three ball just as, not as good as Steph, but he could shoot the three ball. That's the main thing. And he's a pretty good three-point shooter. So, that leaves us with the question, who's better to build the franchise from the ground up? Who do you want? You know, are you comfortable with either one of these guys being the number one, like the face of the franchise, the best player on the team? If I had to pick one of those guys to be the best player on the team, I'm going with Steph Curry. I'm taking Steph Curry and I'm getting rid of Kyrie Irving. So I can only have one. So I'm going with Steph in this case. You know what to do? Tell me, who would you take or leave? You know, we're going to continue. Take it or leave it. You know, certain players you like to build your franchise around. Now, the other video I showed you the location I was at is a soccer field. Now, check out this one. Right, you see that? Now we're at the basketball court. You know, so it's pretty much dead here. Everybody's practicing social distance. Peace.